ang desisyon. Ang posibleng tamang oras para makapasimula. May oras na tumatakbo na ngayon.
Okay. Good evening sa lahat. Do you hear me okay? And do you see my screen? Nakikita po natin ang screen at naririnig lang po ba ako? Okay po ba yung audio ko? Audio? Can you please type in okay? All right. Thank you po for confirming. Okay, so lahat po ba tayo dito Bisaya or may kailangan ba Tagalog? May mga Tagalog po?
Tagalog po, Miss.
Okay, sige. Salamat for confirming. Okay, sige, magsimula na tayo. So before we start, maybe you can rename your name in the for your username so that okay, andito na naman pala yung lahat ng pangalan. Okay, so welcome and magandang gabi ulit sa inyo, and I thank you in advance, no, kasi I know na probably right now you're resting because you came from work, but you really took time to listen to your friend, to the invite of your friend to come here to this class, ano, and you thank them in advance also because I know that the reason why they invited you here is because they care for you. Ako, I'll be forever grateful to the person who invited me in IMG because of that invitation, my life has changed. Not just my life, but my family and the people whom I have shared with yung IMG din, ano? Okay, so simula na po tayo. Before tayo magsimula, mag-pray muna tayo, okay? So for Catholics, you can have the sign of the cross. This prayer is from Brother Bo Sanchez, okay? So this is called the True Millionaire's Prayer. So in the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, amen. Today I ask you to bless me so that I may become a blessing. Lord, I commit myself to enrich others, but because I cannot give away what I do not have, I commit myself to become rich. I commit myself to serve you and to serve the poor with my wealth. Today I open myself to the abundance of your universe. Use me as your channel of love. Give me the ability to create wealth that will bless the world. Increase my financial wisdom and expand my territories. I place my life in your hands. Amen. Okay? So, ba't po ba tayo nandito ngayon? Ano? Ba't ba yung kaibigan mo in-invite tayo ngayon? So, meron tayong tinatawag na book study. Because what we're gonna share to you is really, for me, cliche siya na sabihin na life-changing, but it's really true, no? So, a lot of many Filipinos have changed their life because of this book. That's why we call this book study. And I'm not sure if nakarinig na po kayo ng story ng The Sin of the Desert. Di ba may desert po tayo sa Saudi, sa Middle East, but the desert. So may isang tao po na lumabas siya ng community nila. Punta siya sa ibang lugar kasi sa community nila, wala nang makain, wala nang mainom, talagang tagtuyo na, wala nang resources. So he went out and find a way to find food and other stuff, no, na kailangan. So while naglalakbay siya, nakakita siya ng isang lush na oasis. So pagpunta niya doon, nakakita siya ng maraming pagkain, maraming prutas, maraming gulay, maraming tubig. Pero mag-isa lang siya. So kung ikaw, yung taong yon, at nakita mo yung oasis at alam mo yung community mo na kailangan ng tulong, ano gagawin mo? I-enjoy mo ba yung oasis lang by yourself, or diba, sasabihan mo din yung community mo? So that is the exact thing na ginagawa namin ngayon. No? We're here to share, to not commit the sin of the desert. So sinishare namin sa inyo, ibinabahagi namin yung mga natutunan namin kasi we really believe na it can also change your life. Okay? So, ang lahat ng matututunan natin ngayon ay base dito sa libro, and ang tawag dito ay The Secret to Saving and Building Your Future book, and gawa po ito ni IMG or International Marketing Group. At sa likod po ng libro, sabi dito, financial education is not just for the wealthy, it's for everyone. So para po to sa lahat. Okay? Walang pili po si IMG. Mahirap, mayaman, kailangan ng financial education. So, before ako magpatuloy, bigay ko muna po yung aking pangalan. My name is Maria Sharina Advincula. Homemaker po ako, mom of two. Meron po akong panganay na lalaki at bunsong babae. Inuna ko po siya dito kasi I believe na ito din po yung primary role ko in life ngayon as a mom, no? And I'm also an AFP, Registered Financial Planners of the Philippines, no? And advocate and trainer of IMG since 2016. I'm an executive marketing director of IMG, green jacket trainer. You'll know more about these terms maybe later on. And then I'm also a certified life insurance underwriter ng Philippines and an investor and entrepreneur. So, ito po ako. And sige, proceed na po tayo. So, sino po ba si IMG? Ano? Si International Marketing Group. Bakit ba itong si Memorial, si Sir Rick, si Alvin, invite sa akin na manood ng or mag-join ng class, mag-join ng IMG. So ito po siya, no, in a gist, no. So si IMG po ay isang community ng savers and investors. Organization siya. We have a lot of organizations in the world. Like in the Philippines, we have Rotary Club, Toastmasters, mga religious institutions that usually caters on dole out yung charity. And so, minsan hindi sustainable, di ba? Gaya ng Rotary, di ba? Kung may mga bagyo, may mga kalamidad, andun sila at tutulong. Now, yung IMG is a community na tumutulong to help people learn financial education. For me, it's very sustainable. Kasi, di ba may sinasabing teach a man, give a man a fish and you feed him for a day, but teach him how to fish and he lives for a lifetime. So ganito yung IMG. We teach financial education para people makes less financial mistakes. Nandito, kung financially educated tayo, we make better financial decisions kasi yung financial IQ natin is tataas. No? So less na yung scams. Alam ko yung sa Middle East madaming na scam last year. Baka ngayon yung mga baboy-baboy, mga ano pa yun, yung manok, 'di ba? I hope hindi kayo isa sa mga doon, ano, but maraming ganon. So kung financially educated tayo, alam natin i-discern kung ano yung scam at hindi. Ano? And then hindi din tayo madaling mabentahan ng mahal na mga insurance products, ng mga investment products kasi alam natin mag-calculate, no? Natututo tayo eh. May lessons tayo mamaya, although hindi siya basics lang, but may matututunan tayo. And we get to have better deals and best deals even, no, sa mga products when you're here with IMG. And I really enjoyed this a lot, and that's the reason why I'm doing this full time now. And this is what I wish to do for a lifetime. I love being here in IMG, and I love being an financial educator and changing people's lives. For example, mga OFWs, yung mga nag-decide na maging financial educator, nakauwi na po sila kasi nakapag-ipon ng maayos and nakuha nila, pinatuloy nila yung business na side dito sa IMG and dito na nila ginawa sa Pilipinas along with their family. So this could be an option for you, but we'll discuss that later on. Okay? Excited na po ba tayo? Sige. So together with us in this campaign, or like these people, we have also actually Sharon Caneta, but she's not here, no? So dito makita niyo sa gitna si Karina Sanchez. Miss Karina Sanchez is holding our book and isa din siya sa sumusulong ng financial education and gusto niya na yung mga Pilipino is makawala sa utang kasi galing din siya doon early 2000, yung tingin natin sa kanya very successful na siya, but sabi niya, ni-reveal niya dati sa IMG, no, when she shared na that time lubog siya sa utang and paano siya nakaahon, natulungan siya ng IMG, and that's the reason why she's one of our ambassadors right now. And we can also see here Tito Boy Abunda. Tito Boy is advocating naman, teaching how to save the right way also, and also teaching Filipinos about life insurance kasi siya dati ayaw niya ng life insurance, talaga takot siya, but he realized its importance as he saw, or she ba, no? Yung mga kaibigan niya na pag may namamatay sa pamilya, ba't hindi naghihirap? Ano? So nakita niya yung significance ng life insurance. And of course, here sa left natin, nakikita natin si Brother Bo Sanchez along with our founders ng IMG. So kilala naman natin siguro si Brother Bo, he's a very famous preacher, Catholic preacher, a missionary. Ang dami niyang natutulungan. I heard sa community na si Brother Bo, he lives on 10% of his income. The rest 90% is nabibigay niya sa charity, sa mission niya, no? So, ang galing he started down na 5% lang binibigay, naging 10%. Until ngayon, he lives on 10% na lang. And nakita natin simple lang din siya mamuhay, pero marami siyang natutulungan. And with him is our founder, so Sister Jo and Sister Bart, Sister Noel, sila yung founders ng IMG, and Brother Bo credits his financial success dito sa ating founders na ito. So if you're a member of IMG, that means you're getting mentorship from the mentors of Brother Bo mismo. So ang galing, no? So yun. So proceed po tayo. Sige. Now, yung IMG, we have this bold campaign to achieve 30 million financially educated Filipino by 2030. It's a bold financial campaign, and right now we are at 1.8 million. Now, please go back to after this class to your inviter and ask him to register to log you. Actually, you have to register so that you will be counted after this class. And you can also win. You can have a chance to win an iPad because every convention namin we have this raffle, and you and your campaigner can win. Okay? All right. Sige. So, okay. All right. Sige. So, let's proceed. Now, simula na po tayo sa ating book study, okay? Now, ang nag-forward po ng ating libro ay si Brother Bo. Sabi po niya dito, friend, this book is your ticket to upgrading your financial life. Read it, devour it, and share it with people who need a financial revolution in their life. So, mababasa po ninyo ang libro. Kung member po kayo ng IMG, may access po tayo sa portal. And kung hindi, merong siyang free ebook, but ang first few chapters lang. Okay? You can ask your inviter for it. But kung member na, mabuti kasi meron tayo. And may hard copy din tayo. Okay? So it could not be you, it could be your friends na kailangan ng help. So please share them, no? Next time mag-class din tayo, share them so that they can also learn. So sa libro, sabi dito, when it comes to securing and saving their future, many good people fail. Smart people fail, hardworking people fail, young people fail, old people, doctors, teachers, engineers. Many end up retiring without enough savings. Do you agree? May mga kakilala ba tayo na ganito na kahit gaano kabait, di ba? Mahirap pa din. Pero may mga kilala naman tayo, mababait din sila, pero mayaman sila. Ano yung difference, no? So, hindi guarantee na if mabuting tayong tao, mayaman tayo, or, masagana tayo sa buhay. Smart people fail kahit gaano ka successful academically or professionally, ganyan, marami pa ring naghihirap, nagsa-struggle sa money. Hardworking, overtime ka na overtime. Pero kulang pa rin ang pera. Bakit? Young people, yung mga YOLO people natin, millennials, Gen Z, di ba? Pamilk-milky lang, TikTok, kulang yung mga, kulang yung alam in terms of saving and investing. Old people fail, nagre-retiro na lang, walang pera na naipon. May mga OFWs tayo na pag-uwi, wala pa ring ipon after how many years of working abroad. Right? Di ba may mga may mga stories tayo na naririnig yung parent, sabi niya sa anak niya, okay nak, punta lang ako sa ibang bansa para magtrabaho ng mga 2, 3 to 5 years. After that, balik na ako dito and then magkasama na tayo. Pero ano nangyayari minsan, hanggang sa nag-graduate na lang si anak, hindi pa rin nakauwi. Bakit kaya? No? So minsan kasi yung pag-increase ng income natin, yung lifestyle din natin nag-increase. Minsan sobra pa, kaya 'di ba minsan yung iba pag paalis na, baon sa utang instead. Mag-uutang ulit. Kaya hindi matapos yung cycle ng utang. So I'm not sure if you'd agree with me, but I hear a lot of stories like this, and also the rest of the financial educators. So kawawang kawawa talaga ang Pilipino, because we are, yung utang is marketed to us heavily ng mga bangko, ng mga lending companies. So kung hindi ka financially educated, matatrap ka talaga sa cycle ng utang. Yun ano. So our aim sa IMG is that matutong mag-ipon ng tama ang mga Pilipino, especially the OFW, so that makauwi sila and makapiling yung pamilya. Kasi minsan yan din yung dahilan natin, di ba? Kadalasan yan yung dahilan natin kung ba't tayo lumalabas ng bansa, para makapag-provide tayo sa ating pamilya, di ba? Okay, so doctors, teachers, engineers, so kahit yung mga professionals, no, mga self-employed, mga businessmen, nagsistruggle din. So many end up retiring without enough savings. These people don't set out to fail. They do because they failed to plan and manage their personal finances. Okay? And they lack financial education. Okay? So, very common ito. Alam natin ito. Marami tayong kakilala na ganito yung scenario sa buhay. So, let's help them. Ano? But sabi sa IMG, we can control our future. The future is in our hands. No? So, what to do? No? So, we just have to learn how to, mga basics ng money, like make money. Yung make money, mean we earn income. Yung mga Filipino, known na tayo ng mga masisipag. Kaya nga 'di ba, bentang-benta tayo sa ibang bansa as OFWs kasi alam nila na masisipag tayo. Now, what we struggle on, what we need to work on is saving money. Kasi kahit gaano pa kalaki yung kita pero walang savings, wala ding kwenta, right? And one attribute to that is kulang talaga ng community ng savers and investors. Diyan pumapasok si IMG, and I'm really grateful talaga na napasok din ako sa community ng IMG, kasi if wala, siguro may mga utang ako ngayon. I'm proud to be debt free right now, and I'm proud to have emergency funds and investments and protection because of IMG. So less ang financial worries. So ganun. So, and I'm not sure if you've heard of Jim Rohn. He's a famous philosopher. Sabi ni Jim Rohn, you are an average of the 5 people that you spend most of your time with. So, kung palagi mong kasama is mga gastador, so most probably ikaw gastador din, or mga chismosa, siguro chismosa ka din, or kain ka din ng kain. But if you have a community, if you have a group of people, friends na nagsisave and invest, so most likely na-encourage ka din na mag-save and invest. Most likely yumayaman ka din. You are becoming wealthy. All right? So yan. And then accumulate money. We need to learn how to accumulate, meaning hindi lang save. Paano yung pag-save na yung tubo exponential na malaki siya, hindi lang yung, kasi like sa bangko, di ba, if ilagay natin sa bangko, bank is good for emergency funds, but if ilagay natin sa bangko yung pera natin, konti lang ang kita, tapos meron pang tax. So, saan siya ilalagay na legal na malaki yung kita for our specific goals like retirement, college education, mga dream house natin, dream travel, saan natin siya ilalagay para mas mabilis yung pagtubo? And then, of course, how to protect yung money na pinaghirapan natin all throughout those years. So, we can control that. We just have to learn how to, to learn how to understand how money works and how to make money work for us. Okay, so let's move on. Now, sa next slide po natin, sabi dito, be your own financial educator. Active income. Ngayon, most sa atin are generating active income. That's the reason why we work, because we are the money machine of the family, right? We are the breadwinner. So while nag-earn tayo ng income, dapat a portion of our income ini-invest natin so that later on may passive income tayo or living on interest na tayo. Okay, hindi lahat dapat palabas. Kasi kung lahat lahat ng pera natin na income palabas, so sino yung yayaman? Yung nilalagyan natin ng pera. Sample, grocery. Si grocery ang yayaman. Yung tawag nito, for example, yung bills natin, PLDT kung dito. So si PLDT. But if you set aside first savings for yourself, so ikaw yung yayaman. Right? So wag natin sila payaman, lalo lang silang yumayaman eh. So dapat mag-impok ka for yourself and i-invest natin para tayo din yayaman. Kasi pera natin yan eh, pinaghirapan natin, di ba? So dapat may napupunta pabalik sa atin. Okay? And later on, we live on interests na. Okay, so let's now proceed to the key financial concepts that we need to learn. So your financial literacy journey starts here. So ready na po ba kayo? Kasi ito pong mga concepts na ito, grabe, talagang after po ako nakinig ng first class, I was really blown away by the learning, kasi hindi ko ito natutunan sa school, hindi ko ito natutunan sa work, and I was working for, na ako noon, 30 na ako nung nag-join ako ng IMG. No? So, nagulat talaga ako, ba't hindi ko to alam dati? Kasi kung alam ko ito, dapat, siguro marami na akong ipon. Okay, so number 1 is called the X-curve concept or the X-curve concept. Hindi ito yung X, ha? X na iniwan ka at sinaktan. Ito yung pinaka-importanting X sa buhay natin. So, ganyan siya. So, makikita natin merong dalawang linya dito. Isa paakyat, the green line or the money line. We also call it the law of increasing wealth. And the responsibility line or the law of decreasing responsibility. So, nag-cross siya, kaya siya tinawag na X. And sa baba, nakikita natin yung timeline. So, the moment we start working, we're young until we grow old. So, as we tread through life, no, bata tayo, bago nagtrabaho, hanggang tumanda, yung X natin dapat ganito, hindi siya yung baliktad or patag, ganun, So, sabi dito, pag bata pa tayo, yung money line natin, usually mababa kasi di ba mataas pa yung responsibility natin. Minsan, pag dito, bago pa tayo nagtrabaho, bayad tayo ng para sa bahay, paaral sa mga anak, bayad ng mga bills, education ng mga bata, yun na-mention ko, ano pa, sasakyan. So marami tayong mga responsibilities. So nakikita natin, high yung responsibility, low yung money line natin. So habang tumatagal, dapat paakyat yung money line natin, meaning umaakyat. Kasi pag paakyat yung money line natin, mag-crossover na siya, yung responsibility line natin bumababa. Kasi 'di ba, lalaki yung mga anak natin, gagraduate sila, magtatrabaho, meaning your responsibility natin bumababa na. So dito yung goal natin, pagtanda natin dapat mataas yung money line, meaning marami na tayong ipon. Kasi yung mga anak natin, independent na ito sila and bubuhay pa tayo. Yung kadalasan na scenario na nakikita natin, yung mga retirees, they outlive their retirement. Yung naipon nila for retirement is hindi enough so that they become a burden to their family. Burden, no? So, yung mga anak, willing naman yan to help. But if you have a choice right now, would you rather be, yung tinutulungan or ikaw yung blessing sa kanila because nag-ipon ka? Meaning, you can bless also your grandkids. Diba? Kasi every time na nagsusupport sa'yo yung mga anak mo, it's like stealing money from your grandkids, sabi pa nga, di ba? Kasi yung pera na yun, pwede na sanang malaan sa mga apo mo, sa mga, apo mo, but because you're here and you did not save for retirement, so nag-aalalaan pa ng pera sa yung mga anak mo. So, biblical din yan, di ba, na dapat nag-iipon tayo ng pera, hindi naman tayo responsibility ng mga anak natin pagtanda natin. So, kasi sila, pagtanda natin, may pamilya na din sila, responsibilidad nila yung mga anak nila. Okay? Now, may mga scenarios tayo dito na what if maliit pa yung ipon natin pero malaki pa yung responsibility and we die too soon? So, ano yung solusyon, no? Kasi may nangyayari talaga na. So, life insurance. So, dyan po mapasok ang purpose ng insurance. Siya yung sasalo sa responsibilidad ng breadwinner. Diba? Kaya may nakikita tayo mga drama series, yun yung mga anak, hindi nakapagpatuloy ng pag-aaral kasi walang life insurance na kinuha yung breadwinner. And actually, yung life insurance, hindi naman siya gaanong kamahal. Yung mga life insurance agents lang ngayon around, yung mahal magbenta, di ba? But mura-mura, kahit ako yung nakuha ko, murang-mura. So, kailangan kung breadwinner ka and may mga maliliit ka pang mga bata, And later on, hindi naman siya kailangan our whole life, pwede na siyang Hindi kailangan. Ang importante, malaki na yung ipon mo. So, live long, dapat dito, living on interest na tayo. So, enjoy natin yung ating retirement. Check ko lang yung chat ha. Sabi dito ha. Oh, right. Okay, sige. Proceed po tayo. Punta naman tayo sa pangalawang concept, which is called the rule of 72 or the power of compounding interest. Ito yung favorite ko. Isa sa favorite ko. So, ano yung power of compounding interest? So, lahat naman siguro tayo dito kilala si Albert Einstein, di ba? And sabi ni Albert Einstein, the power of compounding interest is the eighth wonder of the world. Yun mo, no? So, sa lahat ng, sa seven wonders, nasabi talaga ni Albert Einstein na it's the eighth wonder. And sabi pa niya, he who understands it, earns it, and he who doesn't, pays for it. Anong ibig sabihin nun? He who understands, meaning, naiintindihan niya yung investment, so nag-earn siya. And he who doesn't, pays for it. Yung hindi, meaning, nag-uutang, so nagpipay sila ng interest ng utang. So it's a double-edged sword. So ano yung rule of 72? So ito, no, magugugol din nyo ito, no? So 72, we have a constant number divided by the ROI ng isang investment, ano? So is equals to the number of years it will take for your money to double. Okay? So I have a question sa inyo. Lahat naman tayo, di ba, nag-iipon dito. Although minsan nag-iipon tayo para may bilhin di ba? May bilhin or minsan talaga may iniipon tayo talaga para ipag-grow yung money. But saan natin nilalagay yung ipon natin? Yung pera natin ngayon, saan natin nilalagay? Pwede pa tayong sumagot sa chat? Pwede po kayong mag-answer. May naglalagay po ba sa ilalim ng unan? Sa bank. Right. Saan pa po? May iba ba dito na nag-alkansya? Alkansya, okay. Walay ipon. Agoy. So, i-solve that nato diri sa IMG na walay ipon. Alright, so bank, alkansya, walay ipon. So, if alkansya, puro coins. That's okay. So, kadalasan pag sa alkansya, that's okay kasi kung may emergency, madali natin siyang makuha. Yung risk naman sa alkansya is kung may magnanakaw or masunog yung bahay or hindi ma-update yung coins, 'di ba? Kasi nag-update yung coins and hindi natin siya na-open. All right? And of course, hindi siya tumutubo. Parang lugi pa tayo kasi 'di ba may inflation tapos umaandar yung time tapos nandyan lang siya, hindi siya tumutubo. So lugi tayo. Kung anong value niya nung nilagay natin, hindi na pareho yung value niya, mas maliit niya na. Right? Let's read the chat. Yes. Okay, sure. All right, so 72 divided by the ROI. So, ayan, ano? So, what if daw, if we know of an investment vehicle, of course, legal investment vehicles that gives higher interest rates. So, for example, 4%, 8%, 12%. So, these are legal interest rates. So, 4%, these are bonds, securities sa government. 8% balanced, meaning combination ng 4% and 12%, which is 12% is the stocks, equities, or index sa market. So, very basic lang ito. We can learn more. We have a separate class on this, on investing kasi baka ma-overwhelm din kayo. Hindi nyo na mag-grasp lahat. So, very basic lang muna. So, what if we put it in an investment vehicle that gives 4%? So, 72 divided by 4 is equals to 18. Right? So, balik pala tayo dito. Kung sa bank lang natin nilalagay, sample, meron akong 10,000 ngayon, And sa bank, magkano yung interest ngayon? Magkano ba yung interest na alam natin sa bank? Sa alkansya, wala. Diba? But sa bank, we check it out. Even if we check our statement of accounts, diba, it's 0.15, 0.25, 0.10. But sabihin na lang natin, na yung interest rate is 1%. Okay, what if it's 1%? So 72 divided by 1 is equals to 72, meaning dodoble yung pera mo after 72 years. Example, I put 10,000 sa bangko ngayon, kailan siya dodoble? 92 years old na ako. Saka pa siya magiging 20,000. So, makakapag-antay ba tayo ng ganon? So, hindi. Ano? Patay na ako. So, what if 4%? So, 72 divided by 4 is 18. Money doubles every 18 years. Sample, I'm age 20. Oh, di ba? 20 years old and I have 100,000. Pero, mind you guys, sa investing, sa stocks, sa mutual funds, through mutual funds, the lowest is 1,000 pesos lang. Tapos kung mag-add ka, it's 500 pesos. Kaya nga dito sa MG, kahit security guard, kahit vendors, nakakapag-ipon. Yung kailangan lang, of course, is disiplina sa pag-ipon. Yung commitment mo for your dreams, di ba? Kasi para makimit mo yun, the fastest way is to invest in investment vehicles na makakapagbigay sa'yo ng malaking porsyento. Ano? So, example lang to, I'm 20 and I have 100,000. So, because it's 4%, nagdo-double siya ng 18 years. So, after 18 years, meron na akong 200,000. And another 18 years, 56 ako, meron na akong 400,000. No? So, ang galing, ano, wala akong ginawa, but because I put it in an investment vehicle of 4%. Now, what if I put it in an investment vehicle na 8%, mga balanced funds, no? So, 72 divided by 8 is equals to 9 years. Mas mabuti kasi mas madali. So, money doubles every 9 years. Sample, again, 20 years old ako and I have 100,000. So, after 9 years, bilis, meron na akong 200. Another 9 years kasi nga compounded siya. Yung interest ng interest, nagko-compound. No? So, 400,000 and so on and so forth. At 56 years of age, meron akong 1.6 million. So, ang laki ng difference, ano? 1.2. Wala. Same money, same age, but wala akong ginawa. I just put it in a different investment vehicle. Now, let's go to stocks or index funds. Sample, 72 divided by 12, 6 years. Now, sample, I'm 20 again and I have 100,000. So, after 6 years, 200. Another 6 years, 400. So on and so forth. Meron akong 6.4 million pesos. So, makikita natin, very substantial yung difference talaga, no? Times 4 dito sa 4% and times 16 dito. Ano? So, question, saan yung pera natin dito ngayon? Nasa 4% ba? 8% ba? 12%? So, kung wala dito, luging-lugi talaga tayo. Ano? And kung lampas naman dito, baka scam na yun. So, wag tayo sa scam. Kasi, of course, masama yun. 'Di ba? Walang mabilis na, walang nagtatagal na pera sa mabilis na pera. Biblical din yan. So, ayun. So, yung kailangan lang yung disiplina, of course. Okay, so I hope this helped. Now, let's proceed to the third concept, which is the solid financial foundation. So, makikita natin dito, isa siyang stairs, no? Or foundation, no? So, just like kung magpapatayo tayo ng bahay or any structure, any building, we always start from the ground up. Diba? Hindi naman tayo nag-uumpisa sa bubong. Always sa ground, diba? So, buhos ng maraming semento para foundation hanggang sa mag-walls and then mag-finishing and then mag-ceiling and then mag-roof. So, ganito dapat din yung financial house natin. We start from healthcare and ito from financial institutions na to na advice. So, healthcare, protection or life insurance. Pangatlo, eliminate debts or debt management, and then emergency funds, pang-apat, and last na yung investments. Again, last yung investments. But baka andito kayo sa class ngayon kasi gusto nyo ng investment. And that's really, really very normal no, na we are attracted to investments. Diba? Kadalasan sa atin kung may bulk of money tayo, saan natin nilalagay agad? Ano yung iniisip natin? Mag-invest. Bili ako ng property. Put up ako ng negosyo. Bili ako ng jewelries kasi investment. Diba? Without realizing sometimes na wala tayong naiipon or natitira for emergency funds. So, ang nangyayari kung may emergency, yung jewelry sinasangla. Yung lupa at bahay kasi may nagkasakit, si nanay, tatay, si kapatid, si anak, nabibenta. Imbis na investment, lower na yung cost. Diba? So, yan yung kadalasang nangyayari. So, dapat merong emergency funds. And before mag-emergency fund, dapat na-manage yung mga utang. Kasi walang silbi kung invest ka ng invest, tapos marami kang utang. Kasi mas malaki pa kadalasan yung interest ng utang kaysa sa investment. So, it's pulling you down. Kung merong utang, tas nag-i-invest. Ano? So, as much as possible, i-eliminate natin yung debts. And I'm a strong believer of debt elimination. Ang magandang gumising sa umaga na wala kang iniisip na utang. And if we have debts right now, there is hope. So marami na tayo mga kakilala sa IMG na nakalabas talaga sa utang. And ako, yung joy ko ngayon is kung may friend na tatawag na, Hair, because of tinuro mo, natapos na yung utang ko, nakuha ko na yung ATM ko, yung mga ganyan. So, ang sarap sa pakiramdam, ano? And then, before eliminate debts, dapat may protection tayo. Anong protection? Life insurance, meaning, di ba? Kung breadwinner tayo, money machine tayo, kung kunin tayo ni Lord, hindi makakapagpatuloy pa rin ng buhay na gusto natin na lifestyle yung family natin. Makakapag-aral yung mga anak natin, makakapagkakain sila ng sakto kasi sinalo ni life insurance yung cost. So, dapat may life insurance kasi minsan, kung wala, utang pa yung napapamana natin tuloy sa kanila kasi may mga gasto pa, di ba? Kung may mangyari sa atin, kung nasa labas tayo, may tawag doon yung repatriation. I'm not sure if na-pronounce ko yun correctly, but diba, yung ipapadala pa yung ano natin dito, yung katawan, and then marami pang gastos. So, protection is kailangan, especially if you're a breadwinner. But if you're single, hindi mo kailangan yan. Ano? Kung wala kang sinusuportahan, so hindi mo kailangan yun. Mag-focus ka lang on your healthcare and then eliminating debts, emergency funds, and investments. So, nasa baba talaga yung healthcare. Bakit? Ano? Kadalasang bankruptcy ng every Filipino family is because of the lack of health fund. So, walang healthcare, lahat yan. Investments, benta lahat yan. Mga jewelries, di ba? Marami tayong mga kilalang mga mayayaman na, but because isang sakit lang, benta yung properties. Imbis na mga pamana sa mga anak, hindi na. Ano, like yung nangyari kay Sharon Cuneta din, na nagkasakit yung mom niya, and then wala silang healthcare. So, yung mom niya nagasakit and eventually she died, and yung bill nila sa hospital was double-digit million. So, anong nangyari? So, naubusan talaga siya ng funds kasi wala silang healthcare. So, yung nangyari, sinagip pa siya ni Casey, yung anak niya, para makapagbayad sa hospital. May mga investment siya, but mga properties, and hindi madali-daling mabenta. Wala na siyang cash. Anong gagawin niya? Ano? Kaya doon niya na-realize, and kaya ngayon, strong believer talaga siya ng healthcare, and meron siyang own healthcare niya para kung siya na later on yung magkasakit, hindi niya bibigyan ng ganyang problema sila Casey. Okay? So, ganito yung solid financial foundation. And if makikita ninyo sa ating libro, no, hindi talaga siya secret. Nasa front page talaga siya. Ano? So, ito yung sinusulong namin sa IMG. Once you understand this, you start from the bottom up, you're bound to set yourself free from financial worries. You're bound to have peace of mind, financial peace of mind, and achieve financial freedom. So ito so I hope na next time you let your other friends join our class also. Right? Now, ito yung mga knowledge, So, paano naman? Kasi 'di ba sabi ni Brother Bo Sanchez, financial education without application is just entertainment. So, parang wala din lang, So, dapat ina-apply natin. So, dito matuturuan kayo kung paano at saan, So, ito yung different investment vehicles, application na ito, So, for investments, unahin lang natin, pababa tayo. Now, do you know about stock market and mutual funds? May alam ba dito? Or baka may iba nang nag-i-invest. So, yung investment, may tinatawag tayong solid and liquid. Yung solid, yung mga nakita natin, yung mga tangible like bahay, lupa, sasakyan. Meron ding liquid, which is, ito na, stock market and mutual funds and what have you, mga liquid. And for us, mas importante yung liquid before ka mag-solid. Diba? Kasi kung wala kang liquid, again, mabibenta mo yun sila sometimes at a lower cost. Yung investments na liquid, makukuha mo anytime. Alright? And sa investments, may tinatawag tayong direct and indirect investing. So, sample, dito, no? Nakikita natin dito yung iba't ibang mga blue chip companies dito sa Pilipinas. So, kung direct na tayo nag-invest say sa BDO, sa SM, sa Jollibee, sa Universal Rubina, sa BPI, sa Ayala, so meaning nagbabay ka ng stocks by your own, it's direct investing. May tinatawag din na indirect, which is nagpupulang yung money, yung mga investors, and then may fund manager na nag-aasikaso and nag-invest. These fund managers are experts now. This is what they do all their life. They study the market, they study the economy, and so far, no, sa lahat ng mutual funds, wala namang nalugi. So lahat very successful kasi yun din yung ginagawa nila na dapat hindi sila malugi, no? So ako din, I'm a strong believer of mutual funds. So ako lahat mutual funds, wala, I mean, iba-ibang mutual funds, so diversified. But I realized, no, ngayon sikat na sikat kasi yung direct investing, which is like mag-invest ka ng diretso sa stocks. Pero yung mga kakilala kong nagsa-stocks ng directly ngayon, may mga financial worries pa din. And then, yung mga kakilala ko na nag-invest sa mutual funds, there are multi-millionaires na. So, nakita ko na yung investing talaga is more on the behavior, more on the discipline, not sa gaano kalaki ng pera. Okay, so mutual funds, it's just like, I put the luggage here kasi it's just like when you want to go to, example, Dubai, if you want to go to the US, paano ka pupunta doon? Direct investing is like, ikaw pa yung magpipiloto. So, mag-aaral ka muna pagpiloto, maggagahin ka talaga ng malaking oras para matutunan magpiloto para makarating ka ng US. Yung mutual funds naman is magiging pasahero ka. So, book ka ng flight, ng ano ba yung mga flights papuntang US? So, book ka ng flight and then dadating ka pa rin sa US. So, ganyan yung mutual funds. So, and I really love mutual funds. And it says here, it allows you to earn what the wealthy are earning. Ito yung mga sikreto ng mga mayayaman. It's ownership of shares for long-term goals. So for example, yung isang mutual funds dito na Philiquity, it started in 1994, invested din ito sa blue chip companies. So if you put, sample lang, 1 million in 1994 and the peak of the price of Philiquity is 40 pesos. So 1994, it was 1 peso. So without doing anything, right now, it's already 40 million. Right? Because you put it in an investment vehicle na nakakapagbigay ng malaking interest. So, may maganda ngayon, yung Solivo, yung isa sa kasama ng membership ni IMG, 50 cents, 50 to 60 cents pa siya ngayon. So, i-imagine nyo kung maging 40 pesos na siya. So, ang laki-laki na ng pera mo and pwede kang makapag-start as low as 1,000 pesos. So, ayun So, magiging owner kayo ng mga, di ba? Maganda yung pakiramdam, hindi lang tayo consumer ng Jollibee, punta tayo ng Jollibee, kakain tayo, sila lang yung yayaman. Pero kung investor ka din, punta ka ng Jollibee, matutuwa ka kung maraming tao kasi alam mo na may pabalik din sa yung pera. Di ba? Kasi investor ka na. Okay? And bangko, huwag ka lang maging depositor ng bangko. Dapat, kasi yung bangko, paglagay mo lang pera mo sa bangko, yung gagawin nila, i-invest din yan nila sa mutual funds. Kikita sila sa mutual funds, tapos yung porsyento mo is 0.1%, 0.25%. Unfair, So, kaya dapat, sabi pa nga lamang yung may alam. Okay? Alright, sige, patuloy po tayo. Now, do you know about emergency funds? Sabi dito, you must have 3 to 6 months of your monthly income saved in the bank or yung expenses natin. So, sa bangko, kasi safer siya, may ATM ka lang, or pwede din naman sa bahay, but yun nga lang, may risk of, makuha or masunog, alright? So, most of us, we put it in the bank. And para madaling makuha, ATM lang, and makuha na natin siya. Emergencies like, masira yung bubong, masira yung sasakyan, hindi yung, uy, may sale sa mall ng TV. Emergency sale. Emergency fund mo, mapupunta na pambili ng TV. So, iba yon. So, the emergency funds, gaya ngayon na may pandemic, Sa IMG, for example, kami dito tinuturuan talaga kami na mag-save for emergency fund. That's why yung mga IMG members, hindi mo makarinig yan sa social media na nagrereklamo about ayuda, nagrereklamo about sa government, kasi we saved for emergency funds. Nagsakripisyo kami ng ilang months, ilang taon para makapag-save for it so that kasi hindi naman natin sure kung kailan dadating ang emergency, 'di ba? Kailan may pandemic. So ngayon, hindi nga sapat yung 3 to 6 months pa lang na emergency fund, 'di ba? Kasi ilang months na ngayon since lockdown or ECQ, GCQ. It's the 5th month na, right? So kailangan talaga may emergency funds. And then sa baba, we have here eliminate debts. Now, we can learn more about this. May separate talaga tayo na class din ito, yung mutual funds, yung emergency funds sa ating workshop, and accessible ito sa portal natin. And ang nagtuturo din is sila Sir Joanne, yung mga mentors ni Brother Bo Sanchez. Okay? So, if you want to eliminate your debts, may mga strategies tayo na tinatawag like snowball effect, debt roll up. So you can attend our workshops. Actually, kagabi nga, we had a class na free ng mentor din natin na from Hong Kong, and free talaga siya. So nagturo siya kung paano makawala din sa utang, nagbigay siya ng strategies. I hope naka-attend kayo, na-invite din kayo or nakinig kayo sa kaibigan niyo na nag-i-invite sa inyo, and kung na-invite kayo, magpasalamat talaga kayo. Alright? So, and marami tayong mga classes pa na ganito. And then, do you know about life insurance? So, protection. So, baka may insurance na din kayo ngayon, nakapagbili na kayo, and mabuti, but you study it again, okay? And assess it. So, ano yung purpose ng life insurance again? It's for the protection of your family. If we die too soon, sila yung magte-take care sa family natin. Sila yung sasalo sa gastos. No? Kung maliliit pa yung mga anak natin, makakapagtuloy sa pagskwela, makakapagtuloy ng lifestyle na gusto natin para sa kanila. Okay? If we truly love our family, we put it in writing. Okay? And do you know about healthcare? So, nasa baba talaga siya, So, meron kaming mga minsan na approach na sabihin, uy, kuha ka ng healthcare, meron ako, ganito. And sasabihin nila, meron na ako niyan sa aking life insurance. So, ano yun? So, magkaiba yung nakakabit sa life insurance na sinasabi nilang health insurance. May tinatawag tayong income replacement or, not income replacement, hospital income pala, and then critical illness. For example, critical illness, kung magkasakit ka, masakit yung ulo mo, masakit ang tiyan mo. So, masakit ang ulo mo, punta ka ng hospital. Kailangan pa, tumor talaga yan para ma-covered ka. What if hindi, no? Iba, kasi dapat nasa lista talaga siya ng critical illness. Sayang yung binabayaran mo kung wala dun sa lista. Alright? So, yung healthcare, lahat maka-covered, okay? And pagpasok mo ng hospital, yung ina-ask sa'yo ng nasa hospital is meron ka bang HMO or healthcare. Hindi yan magsasabing meron ka bang insurance. Hindi, So, healthcare. So, kailangan ngayon, kung nagtatrabaho kayo, baka meron kayong free sa company. And ang tawag natin doon is short term. So, while nagtatrabaho tayo, may free, and kung wala na tayo or hindi na tayo nagtrabaho, umalis na tayo sa kanila, wala na din yun. Hindi naman natin pwedeng sabihin, pwede ko ba itong dalhin? Hindi, walang ganun, di ba? So, gaya ko, when I was working sa corporate, meron din akong healthcare, and naoperahan ako nun sa aking gallbladder. Ni-remove yung gallbladder ko, and the cost was around 100,000 plus here in the Philippines, and I didn't pay a thing because we had a free healthcare sa company. But similar thing happened to me nung college pa ako, operahan din ako. Sugi ako ng hospital, kaya believer talaga ako nito. Tinanggal yung appendix ko, and the cost is around 100,000 plus. But yung parents ko hindi sila aware sa healthcare, and talaga, yung parents ko na bankrupt kasi may savings man sila, emergency fund, pero konti lang, and wala kaming healthcare, so nagkautang pa sila. So, kawawa yung parents ko noon, no? So, yun talaga yung realizations ko kasi nakita ko yung contrast ng walang healthcare at may healthcare. Ano? So, kailangan meron. And then, pangalawa, senior care. Ito yung para sa mga matatanda, which is 61 years old up. Now, ito siya is mahal na, of course, and if matanda na, baka hindi rin ma-approve kung meron ng mga sakit. And ito siya is reimbursement type na, meaning ikaw muna ang magbabayad, tapos yung company na, yung HMO company, yung mag-reimburse sa'yo. And may participation ka na kagaya ng sa sasakyan na meron kang 10% na babayaran and then 90% yung sa yung sa ating healthcare company, right? But better na din kesa 100% talaga sa iyo. It's just that mas mahal na siya dito. Kaya meron number 3 which is called the long-term care. So naka-highlight talaga siya and I really really love this. I owe everything to this kasi napunta ako sa IMG sa kaka-research ko noon ng healthcare kasi I stopped working sa corporate and I opted to work online kasi gusto kong maalagaan yung anak ko at the same time. Gusto kong mas malapit sa kanya, magkasama kami 24 hours kasi maliit pa and I was breastfeeding then. So naghahanap ako ng healthcare, naka-encounter ako nito, no? So ina-address niya yung 3 major financial needs natin, which is one, of course, healthcare, and then meron na siyang protection, and then meron na siyang investment. So kung meron ka nito, yung alalahanin mo na lang is kung may utang ka, i-eliminate mo. And kung wala kang emergency funds, is mag-build ka ng emergency funds mo. So, ang galing, no? So, timing, may friend din ako na nakapagsimula lang ng healthcare niyan. Tapos, sinama niya ako, no? Tapos, ang galing kasi instead na bentahan ako ng healthcare, in-educate ako. Yun na, na-encounter ko na yung mga Rule of 72, yung Solid Financial Foundation. So, ang galing-galing. So, anong tawag natin doon? So, ito yun. So, Kaiser 3-in-1 Savings Program. So, baka na-mention na din ito sa inyo ng nag-invite sa inyo, ng friend nyo, no? So, ito yung kinuha ko, no? And long-term healthcare siya, plus life insurance and investment. So, alalahanin nyo yung financial foundation, solve, no? Solve yung healthcare, solve yung life insurance, solve yung investment. Okay? So, may example tayo dito. K100 plan, sample si Juan, 22 years old, and gusto niyang mag-save for long-term care. So, ano mangyayari? Mag-save siya for 7 years lang. After 7 years, stop na. Kahit gusto mo pang mag-save. Stop ka na and bibigyan ka ni Kaiser ng Certificate of Full Payment at saka Kaiser Visa Card where ilalagay yung funds mo kung kailangan mo siya 7 years onwards. Okay? And then may tinatawag tayong maturity which is the 20th year since you started. So stop ka na ng pay dito. Wala ka nang gagawin pero covered ka pa rin ng life insurance and then kung kailangan natin yung health fund natin, ilalagay siya sa Kaiser card. And then, by the 20th year, you have the option to 3 options. Actually, may 4th na ngayon. So, one option is kung i-withdraw mo siya ng lump sum. Pangatlo is if gawin mo lang siyang pension. Pangatlo is iwan mo lang siya and ipag-grow mo siya. And marami pang options. So, ito yung example. Sample, K100 si Juan, nag-save siya ng 58,821 annually. This is the K100 plan. But if you save for monthly, this is 5,000 plus, 5,882. But I think si Juan, nag-opt siya for annual because he wants to save for 2 months na premium. Kasi if i-times 12 mo yung 5,882, hindi to 58. So, save siya ng 2 months. So, ito, kaya ako din naka-annual ako kasi gusto ko rin makasave ng 2 months. So, sa 7 years, yung nalagay niya lahat is 411,750. Okay? So, while saving sa 7 years, ano ba yung benefits natin? So, just in case, for example, yearly, meron tayong annual physical examination and benefits. So APE, yung basic like urinalysis, fecalysis, X-ray, CBC, and then dental like prophylaxis, simple extraction, and then pasta. Kung ma-hospital tayo, room and board, and then 60,000 per year na allocation for hospitalization, basic medical benefits. We also have here, I really like this feature kasi nakita ko talaga na kapag witness ako nito, Tawag dito is waiver of installment due to death or credit life, and waiver of installment and premiums due to total and permanent disability. So meron akong team sa Tacloban dito sa sa Philippines, no? So namatay siya. She's 27 years old, young, and she's taking up law. Third year na siya, and nag-work siya sa DSWD, and meron siyang 2 kids. Last year, April, she passed away. Alam niyo kung paano? Dengue. Dengue lang. Namatay siya, and when she died, she was just saving for 11 months ng Kaiser niya. So anong nangyari? Pagkatapos nito, because of this feature ng waiver of installment due to death, yung life insurance na natanggap ni Mr. And because si Mr. yung primary beneficiary, yung plan niya na 11 months pa lang na pay, na considered paid in full, diba? Waived na yung payment, transferred to the beneficiary. So, paid in full na si husband, pirma siya, was there, nag-fill out na siya ng form, paid in full na yung plan niya. Tapos, si husband na din yung makaka-receive ng lump sum dito, and makaka-avail ng mga benefits. So, ang galing-galing nito talaga. Parang, wala kasi ako nakitang financial product na nagbibigay nito. And then term life insurance coverage for 50, accidental death for 50. So kung accident, meron ding nangyari dito, 3 months pa lang siya nakapag-pay but nasagasaan siya. And yung plan niya din is K100. So yung family niya nakatanggap ng 900,000 because double kung accident, and then transferred din sa beneficiary yung plan. Meron pang namatay dahil lang na-slide sa CR, and then bago pa rin lang nag-start. So, mga ganun, no? So, hindi natin talaga alam kung anong mangyayari, no? So, better na protected tayo. And then, merong family assistance. And let's move on. After 7 years, anong mangyayari? So, stop na tayo again ng mag-save. So, while dito, stop na while waiting, no? So, yung money natin, nag-earn na siya ng interest kasi invested dito sa mutual funds, no? Yung pera sa sa Kaiser is part of it is invested sa mutual funds like Soldivo. So may mga healthcare benefits tayo, may outpatient, may inpatient, and kahit maternity, no, kung buntis or magbubuntis, pre-existing, mga dreaded diseases, and then may mga additional health benefits. So for example, sa 7 years, hindi mo nagamit yung healthcare mo kasi meron kang iyo sa company mo mismo na free. So ano mangyayari sa Kaiser mo, may bonus ka na 85% sa premium mo. Ang galing i-reward ka ni Kaiser kasi healthy ka. Diba? Kasi kadalasan yung mindset natin, kagaya dati sa pinagtatrabuhuan ko, may free kami na healthcare. Yung mga kasama ko sa trabaho, naku, sayang hindi ko nagamit yung healthcare ngayon. Dapat pala nagkasakit ako. Diba? Yung twisted yung mind. Dapat nag-wish ka na magkasakit ka para nagamit mo yung healthcare mo. Maling-mali, di ba? So, dito, nare-reward ka kung hindi ka nagkasakit. So, ang galing-galing talaga ng gumawa ng Kaiser. So, kung makikita natin, dito by the 20th year, yung pera niya from 411 naging 1.1 million na. Dala na yung mga computations ng tubo ng pera at saka yung bonus niya, no? And what if pag 42 niya, hindi pa niya kailangan yung pera? No? Sample, IMG member si Juan, and then nag-invest din siya sa mutual funds and marami siyang investments. In-apply niya yung tinuro ni IMG. And also, what if ginawa din niya yung career side, yung business side, and then may income siya weekly. So, hindi niya to kailangan. So, iwan lang niya muna. Sabi niya, dyan na pag 60 years old ko. So, pag 60 niya, yung pera niya, wala siyang ginawa. 7 years lang siya nag-pay until 29 siya. Yung pera niya naging 6.4 million pesos. And then, pag 60 niya, hindi pa talaga niya kailangan. Pag 65 niya, meron na siyang 10.4 million pesos. So, this is the power of compounding interest. And do you think na yung 10,000, di ba, magsasuffice na to kung may mangyari sa atin? Magkasakit tayo. Sample, ngayon yung angioplasty, yung sa heart, it's 1 million already. Do we have that amount? Or mag-uutang na naman yung pamilya natin, di ba? So, kailangan nag-prepare talaga tayo ng ganito. Prepare for the worst. Okay? Hope for the best, but prepare for the worst, sabi pa nga. Okay? So now, let's be part of our community. Let's have the action plan. So, anong gagawin natin? Okay? So meron tayong tinatawag na basic membership. So it's 6,000 pesos. So it's IMG membership, which is 5,500 plus Fidelity. Fidelity is the micro insurance. It's just 500 pesos for 50,000 na coverage. So it's the same as St. Peter, no? It works as St. Peter. Pero St. Peter, di ba, we pay for it most of the time monthly for several hundreds. And ito siya, one time lang, 500 pesos, covered ka na ng 50,000. Kaya we recommend it then. And I have this also. But if meron ka ng St. Peter, pwede lang yung 5,500 na membership. So ano yung meron sa 6,000 kung may Fidelity, ano? Minsan yung 6,000, pang ano lang natin ito, pampaletsyon, di ba? Napaka, hindi siya life-changing or kain sa labas or shopping lang, ano. So ito, life-changing. So lifetime enrollment to financial education classes. And imagine niyo sila Sir Joen, sila Brother Bo Sanchez, sila Rex Mendoza, yung matututunan, yung magtuturo sa atin. And these people, you know what, like for example, Rex Mendoza, a billionaire, when the financial companies book him, yung cost niya is hundreds thousand, like 100,000 per hour. And because he's with IMG, free partner natin siya, free yung classes niya, and grabe, talagang idol na idol ko talaga itong si Rex Mendoza. I really look up to him and his family. And but you'll know him, no, more about him later on. And then number 2 is free financial checkup. So kung may sakit sa bulsa, wala tayong pera, and kung maraming pera, we can always approach a mentor what to do. Okay? And then 100,000 personal accident insurance, automatic. So diba? Great deal. 6,000 lang yung binigay mo. And then 50,000 memorial benefits, yung na-mention ko kanina, which is Fidelity. And then unlimited, free eye checkup and frame. So yung mom ko, favorite niya ito kasi 2 frames yung free per year. And alam mo na, pag tumatanda ka, di ba, lalabo yung mata, tapos nag-change yung grado. So gustong-gusto niya, pumupunta siya dito palagi sa SM, sa De Los Reyes, and then nagpapalit siya. So free yung check-up, tsaka yung frame. Yung frame costs around 3,500 to 4,000 pesos. So yung nasa-save niya is 7,000 to 8,000 per year. No? And 6,000 lang yung membership niya. And then online mutual fund account with 1,000 initial investment. So kung member po kayo, automatic na po yung mutual fund natin and paperless. Hindi gaya ng dati kasi ginawa talaga ni IMG na easier, no? Dati when I started my first mutual fund, paper pa and ang daming documents. So ngayon, ginawa na ni IMG yung legality so that automatic na pag member na, hindi na siya hassle, and kahit nasa ibang bansa po kayo, nakakapag-invest kayo sa Philippines, no? Like ako, when I was in Macau, top up ako kasi internet lang. Pwede. And then, access to dominate online marketing tools if you want to do the career side. So, yung mga businesses ngayon, hindi talaga siya magsa-thrive kung hindi sila present sa social media or sa internet, ano, especially ngayon ng pandemic, kailangan siya na kailangan kasi delivery na lang, ganyan, ano. So, yan, ito siya, if you purchase this, it's like 40,000 pesos per month. But because we're with IMG, it's free for all of us. If we want to do the career side, which is really, no, let's do it. And then discounts on courses, car and property purchases. So, courses like car, marami dito na nagkukuha din ng car, and because IMG member, malaki yung discounts kasi wala na yung middleman. For example, may kilala ako na kumuha siya ng Ford Everest, yung na-save niya is around 1,500, 150,000 pesos because wala na nga yung cost ng agent at saka yung nakaka-save pa sa insurance and everything else. May cousin din ako na nagpa-member siya ng IMG, kumuha siya ng property sa Vista Land sa Manila, and yung na-save niya is 200,000, around 200,000 kasi again, wala nang middleman. So, yan yung maganda dito sa IMG, no? Maraming savings. So, savings mo, lagay mo sa mutual funds, lalaki yung ano mo, yung growth ng pera mo, marami kang shares na mabibili. Right? And may tinatawag din tayo na associate membership. Now, this is what we really recommend, okay? Para protected din kayo. So, this is IMG membership plus Fidelity plus K100. So, just ask for your friend who invited you here, no, kung paano ito. So, this is what I did lang before. Nagpa-member ako. And dati wala pang Fidelity, but when Fidelity was available, kumuha din ako. And then, nag-Kaiser din ako, ano? So, actually, pinagsabay ko yung IMG tsaka Kaiser dati. So, diretso na ako ng associate membership. So ano yung meron dito na nawala sa kanina? So automatic, yung personal accident mo, instead of 100,000, magiging 1 million na siya. Ang memorial mo from 50,000 magiging 500,000 na siya. Yung retirement and healthcare funds mo, million. And then meron kang financial educator career, yung ginagawa ko ngayon. Who would have thought dati na ako, magagawin ko to. But I really fell in love with IMG's mission. I really believe na yung ginagawa natin is kailangan ng bawat Pilipino. And, I really find fulfillment here kasi yung lahat ng napapapasok mo is talagang yayaman. The least thing that could happen to them is meron silang ipon. Okay? So I love doing the career side. I love doing the business side ng IMG. And then merong rewards like plaques, watch, like itong Rolex watch na bigay ng IMG, when I achieved milestone. So it's just a symbolism actually of the number of families that you have helped. And then free travel, ilang beses na din ako naka-avail ng mga subsidized na travel. And then free HMO. So aside from my long-term care na sinisave ko, nagbigay pa si IMG because I'm an active advocate. Nagbigay siya ng free Kaiser na short-term care with 100,000 coverage. So, intact na yung long-term care ko. So, ito nilang gagamitin kung magkasakit ako. So, naaalala ko dati, sa pinagtatrabuhan ko, you really have to work for 8 hours to how many hours? 12 hours. Minsan nag-overtime ka kasi kailangan mo yung HMO kasi takot ka magkasakit ka. And I know a lot of people na nagtatrabaho kasi gusto nila may healthcare sila para sa kanila, para sa mga anak nila. So, yun kahit hindi na nila gusto yung trabaho nila. So, dito sa IMG, I love what I do. And wala pa akong log-in, log-out. Nasa bahay ako pero may free HMO ako. So, galing-galing talaga yung IMG. So, ayun So, when you're an IMG member, you're also an entrepreneur. You can opt to have it. No, you can opt to be just a member and just save, but you can also do this as a business. So increasing cash flow by becoming an entrepreneur. So ganito ka, kung member ka, IMG, automatic IMG preferred membership ka. Meaning you can represent all of these companies. So see dito, Kaiser, Ozone is the pampabata na stem cell or something. Kung may mga kilala kayong gusto magpagwapa, magpaganda, meron ito, and then the Luceres Optical. And then for life insurance, we have Manila Bankruptcy, Tito Boy Abunda yung natin, yung ambassador. And then Fidelity Life, investments, Rumford. So lahat andito. So dati nagsimula lang ako sa isa nito hanggang sa, ito lahat meron na ako kasi nga, si IMG nakakapag-encourage talaga na dumami yung savings mo. So kung wala talaga yung community, parang I don't know, baka siguro may mga utang ako ngayon or what have you. So I really owe it to IMG. Yan, So kayo din sana, ito hinahinayin natin na makapag-impok para sa retirement, para sa mga anak natin. And then real estate, kung gusto nyo din mag-invest or kuha ng property, Ayala Land, DMCI, SMDC, ang bibigat ng mga pangalan na nagsusupport din sa advocacy natin. These companies understand the importance of what we do, and that's why they are all out in partnership with us. And general insurance, yung mga insurance sa sasakyan, sa business, sa bahay. So, andito lahat, mga bibigating pangalan din ito. So, yung nasa-save natin again is wala nang agent in between. We can DIY. So, may mga nagpapamember nga dito because lang gusto nilang makapag-save sa insurance ng sasakyan. Yung mga business owners, gusto nilang ma-insure yung businesses nila. So, pa-member sila kasi gusto nilang kumuha ng Kaiser and then makapag-save sa mga insurances nila kasi required, And then allied preservation. So ito yung paano mag-create ng corporation. Sample, malaki na yung net worth mo or yung mga nagsosolve ito ng mga problema ng sa family na maraming ari-arian and pagpamana na nag-aaway-away yung mga kakapatid kasi 'di ba may mga estate tax na babayaran and everything else. So ito masosolve siya because mag-create ka lang ng corporation, so wala nang babayaran na estate tax, wala nang babayaran na lawyer, di ba? So, tinuturo din ito ni IMG. And then other services, marami pa, Best deals on wheels, yung sa car na discount, ayan, So, dito, then, we can represent these, but walang quota. Sa IMG, wala kayong quota. Ako, wala akong quota, but because we love what we do, dumadami yung sumasali and dumadami yung kumukuha ng mga investment products ng Kaiser, so hindi mo siya mapigilan, and lalaki talaga yung income mo. So, yun yung maganda sa kanya. Kasi dito, hindi naman tayo empleyado. We are entrepreneurs here. So, it's up to you, kung ano yung gusto mo, malaking income or hindi, So ito lang yung gagawin natin. IMG has a system that we just have to run. So it's just like McDo, di ba? McDo is very successful because they have a system. They're very highly duplicatable. So yan yung IMG then. So for a business to be successful, you have to have a good system. And IMG is really proven. Look at now, it's pandemic, but ang business ng IMG is really soaring. Maraming production because it's now that people are realizing how important what we teach is then may emergency fund, may healthcare, di ba? Kaya ang dami, kahit nasa bahay lang kami, maraming mga production. So, ayun. So, and sustain the mission and sustain your savings. So if you join, no, if you join, so join ka ng advocacy namin and then mag-own ka ng iyong Kaiser product, right? Katong yung K100. And then you start sharing. When you start sharing, you start earning. So hindi tayo nag-earn dito sa membership ha. This is not networking where membership nag-earn tayo. The membership is solely for the benefit of the member. So nag-earn tayo for referrals sa mga financial products like Kaiser. Sample, yung friend mo mag-save ng Kaiser, so meron ka ng income na 20% ng tawag nito, premium, ganyan ano. So, what a better way to help your friends. So, sino yung yayaman yan? Yung friend mo, di ba? Kasi nga, malakas tayo mag-recommend eh. Kung may magandang sine, o manood tayo nito kasi ang ganda. May bagong restaurant, kain tayo doon. Tapos puro palabas yung pera. Ito, papayamanin mo yung kaibigan mo. Kaya pasalihin mo talaga yung kaibigan mo dito, no? Mapapayaman mo siya at saka matutulungan mo yung pamilya nila na hindi maghirap just in case may mangyari sa atin. Alright? So, sustain the mission. Minsan, inisip natin, paano to? Parang malaki, hindi ko to kaya kasi yung sahod ko ganito, ganyan. So, kaya merong business platform sa IMG. Kung makapag-help ka lang ng people, for example, 5 people na makapag-save din, katumbas na siya ng savings mo ng Kaiser mo. So, hindi ka na mag-aalala pag-sustain niya ng savings mo, right? So, ganyan yung nangyari sa akin dati. So, I just joined and then I saved. But, yan din, may worry din ako, what if, no? Hindi ko siya masustain. So, eventually, I just like the career side. So, I kept sharing and kept sharing. So, yung nangyari sa akin, na-sustain yung savings ko until a year after, na-quit ko na talaga yung job ko, na-fire ko na yung boss ko. Kasi yung income ko, nag-crossover na siya. Income ko sa IMG, nag-crossover na siya sa income ko sa work. And then just last year, yung husband ko rin na engineer, nakapag-stop na din siya ng work niya. Kasi ito nga, yung income kasi sa IMG, exponential din siya. Hindi gaya sa work natin na increase pero konti lang, parang flat, hindi masyadong paakyatan. No? So the goal is to earn more so that we can save more and hindi na mas marami din tayong matulungan. So ngayon na mas marami ng income na papasok, marami na din natutulungan ng mga relatives and for the charity. So, ganyan. And then, if you are able to help 5 friends, so mapapromote ka to MD, and may promo nga ngayon na 3-3 lang, baka gusto nyo, kung bago pa kayo, pwede din kayong sumabak agad sa 3-3. Pasok mo lang yung families mo para makuha nyo yung 37% na contract. So, ito yung mga earnings, no, na pwede nyo makuha. Actually, in just 3 months, pwede mo itong makuha. Alright? So, promote din kayo to SMD if you help and like your friends na 5 na mapahelp mo, ipapromote mo din sila to MD and then you get the 47 contract. So ito yung contract ni Brother Bo Sanchez, ng president natin. So this is the highest contract. So right now, I'm 47%. Yung president natin, 47% din siya. So lahat, no? Ito na yung highest contract. So I would love to help you also na mag-grow yung income nyo kasi ito din yung nagawa sa akin ng IMG. Talagang hindi ko rin inakala na ganito pala siya na dati hindi pa ako confident but hindi na siya napigilan na lumaki na lang talaga yung income natin dito by just helping people to save money. Alright? So ang galing-galing talaga niya. Okay, so let's be part of our movement. So let's be part of our 30 billion by 30 financial literacy campaign. Again, you check back with your friend, no, and you thank him, you really thank him because, or her, because that means she cares for you. I'm forever grateful to the friend who invited me here. Yun lang yung masasabi ko, ano. So you write your name here sa link, and then your last name, your email, and then your mobile number, and then there's a data privacy act that you have to take care. Si IMG is very compliant sa government, no, so lahat ng i-input mo dito is protected, and this is for the campaign account and for the raffle, ano, para kung manalo kayo, 'di ba, ng iPad, malay nyo, no, manalot po tayo. And so yes, welcome in advance to our community. Together, let us achieve our dreams. So ako po again, si Maria Sharina Advincula. You have here my details, phone and landline, and my email and my Facebook. Ito po yung Facebook ko. You can add me po. And yun, ano, salamat po. Thank you for lending your ears, your time to me for the last hour, more than an hour actually, you know. And ito lang yung iiwan ko siguro na word, which is sabi din ng mentor ko, ano, sabi niya, always remember that financial independence is not a dream. It's a decision. So you decide now, wag po tayong mag-procrastinate na mamaya na, bukas na, bukas na. So decide now kasi malaki yung change na mangyayari sa'yo kung makapag-decide ka now na, no? So don't procrastinate, change your life, ano? It starts with the mindset also. So belong to the community of savers and investors. So again, maraming salamat, and I'm really grateful. I'm honored to be your speaker po tonight, and see you again soon. Sana sa mga partners training na, and mga trainings na po sa IMG at workshops. So maraming salamat po. Have a great day. Good night na po pala.
Because our mission by giving people to people on these shares with other people to that I am a IMG leader because I was encouraged and motivated to help more IMs and prevent them from contacting us. I'm a IMG leader because I was able to face the teachers and importance of saving money for your future and their retirement. I am a IMG leader because inspired me of teachers who are always with culture, so the most eventually leader and now the leader. I am a proud IMG leader because in the starting field, in solid financial